This video is intended for a general audience and is not specifically directed to children. This video is intended for all ages. Hey guys, how's it hanging? It is Eric here. Today I'm going to be showing you the top 10 X powers in Johnny Test. There's a bunch of neat powers to talk about, so let's jump right into it. So up number 10 we have Flight. Flight is an accustomed ability that X heroes have. Flight will usually show up in every Johnny X orientated episode. There's also a very interesting point to this, being that Super Pooch is the one that's most well known for Flight out of the duo, but Johnny X actually still maintains the caliber to Flight. Johnny X isn't usually seen flying on account that he'll ride Super Pooch into battle. One of the few times you'll see Johnny X in flight is in the episode Johnny X Strikes Back Again, where all the X friends are seen flying. Now for number 9 we have Super Strength. Super Strength is a superpower that Johnny X and Super Pooch may have obtained a little later on in the timeline. It is unclear to be certain on account of how Johnny X and Super Pooch hasn't been seen of using any Super Strength in the early days of the Johnny X saga. The more definable ascent of the Super Strength use can be found in the episode The Destruction of Johnny X, where they use their strength to understudy a missing portion of a railroad track, along with pushing moving opposite trains from impact. So yeah, I do believe that Super Strength does deserve a spot on this list. And now for number 8 we have Spaghetti Head. The Spaghetti Head ability is rarely used, and only is capable of being used by Johnny X. One time it was used was in the episode Johnny X Again, where he used the Spaghetti Head ability to grab the Reptoslicer family, and interestingly enough, the Spaghetti Head ability actually has been evolved over the time. The first instance, it was actually seen in the episode The Destruction of Johnny X, which comes before Johnny X Again. Either way, firstly it was displayed as multiple bright lasso strands, sort of like Wonder Woman's lasso of truth, and afterwards it was evolved into strands that come from Johnny X's head. So very neat seeing the evolvement there, but yeah, overall an interesting and without a doubt a unique superpower. Moving on to number 7 we have Shrinking Powers. Shrinking Powers is an ability used by Super Pooch. So this superpower appears as a red beam that originates from Dookie's eyes. He aims towards the target in question to shrink whatever object or enemy. This ability has been used in the episodes The Destruction of Johnny X and Johnny X Again. Really, the only difference between the display of each episode is that in The Destruction of Johnny X, the shrinking phase emanated as an orange light, while in Johnny X Again, the object shrinking phase emitted as a red light. So yeah, I actually tally that as an advancement. Now for number 6 we have Butt Cage. Butt Cage is likely the most unique superpower I've ever had the experience of knowing. The Butt Cage ability has only been seen twice and only shown in one episode, that being The Destruction of Johnny X. This ability, along with a boatload of other new superpowers, has been issued to Johnny when he requested Susan and Mary to alter him and Dookie with a few new powers. And one of those powers were Butt Cage. If you've seen the episode, it's pretty self-explanatory. He just materializes a cage from his butt. I cannot explain it, cause I really just don't wanna. But either way, I give it points for its ultimate uniqueness. Now for number 5 we have Hot Snot. Hot Snot is rarely seen used, as it can only be issued by Johnny X. The Hot Snot ability came from Johnny X's list of requested superpowers. This power is basically small clumps of blistering material originating from the nostrils of Johnny X. They can be used to burn small holes in things during velocity, and used to conduct heat through metals such as steel. This was used to stop a runaway train by smelting the wheels to help it stop before plummeting off a bridge, as seen in the episode The Destruction of Johnny X. Again, very original superpower, and should definitely have its spot on this list. And now for number 4 we have Telekinesis. The ability to move things with your mind, or through the action of your hand. This superpower has been used on Bling Bling Boy in Johnny X Strikes Back Again, where Johnny uses telekinesis to throw him onto the mutation station. It was also seen in the episode Johnny X Strikes Back, where Mary uses telekinesis to throw the beekeeper in the containment unit. I'd still count this situation as an X power, since I can only assume that Susan and Mary gave themselves, along with Bumper, Gil, and Bling Bling, their temporary powers through the mutation station. Now for number 3, we have shape-shifting powers. This ability gives the user the ability to alter their physical form into another person or animal. This has been used by Johnny on many occasions in the episode The Revenge of Johnny X, where he transfigures his body into the body of a snake to slither through Bling Bling's alien pod's blowhole. Another instance, this was used in the episode Johnny X, where Johnny has been seen changing into many things, including a tiger, a skunk, a dinosaur, Elvis, Susan, an elephant, and a bull, all off of that one episode, so you can really see the range there. And lastly, in the episode Johnny X again, where he transforms his body into an octopus or a squid to use his tentacles to restrain the Reptoslicer family. So as you can see, Johnny is the main user of this power. But there's also a moment in the Johnny X timeline where you can see Mr. Mittens have the power. This was seen in the episodes Johnny X 5, A New Beginning, and Johnny X 5, The Final Ending, where you can see him turn into a camel and a lion. Oh, and if you were wondering how Mr. Mittens got mutant powers, is from rebound beams of mutant rays gone haywire, blasting in all directions. And one of them hit Mr. Mittens, and the rest of the Johnny Stopping Evil Force 5. Moving on to number 2, we have Power Poots. Power Poots are blasts of fire originating from the butt of the user. This is the second most famous X power. Johnny X is the hero who usually uses it. However, all of the X friends have been seen using it too. However, it is a different version of a power poot. This version is only lacking the fire and only maintains the extreme wind gust. And actually, speaking of another version, there's actually multiple versions of the power poot. So another version is called the Super Duper Power Poot, seen in the episode Johnny X Strikes Back Again. The Super Duper Power Poot is significant to a... I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but let's just call it a high-end explosive. This superpower has the potency to destroy a city. The Super Duper Power Poots can range or weigh 200 megatons. This ability was used to dematerialize the purple slime monster and to obliterate the last 2 artificial plasma cyborg agents. There's also a version called the Flyby Power Poot. This variant of the Power Poot appears more as a direct beam of heat rather than a flame. Anyway, this can be seen in the episode The Last Flight of Johnny X. And now finally for number 1, we have Hurricane Hands. Hurricane hands are emitted from the hands and will compel an extreme strong gust of wind that is very destructible. Johnny X is the only person known to have this ability. The Hurricane Hands are also the most famous X power. So there are 2 versions of the Hurricane Hands. The first version originates from a strong vertical clap of the hands, and after the clap, a powerful storm of wind in the form of a hurricane will destroy whatever is in its path. This version is rarely used. You can see this variation in the episode Johnny X, and in every theme song. And the second version, and more commonly used version of the Hurricane Hands superpower, actually does not require the action of clapping your hands together. This version will actually form your hands into tornadoes. You can blast at anything. It can grow size to reach something or move or push it away. This version is actually a little less powerful than the first version. You can see this ability used in the episode Johnny X Strikes Back Again. My personal favorite version of the Hurricane Hands is the one where you clap and the hurricane will originate. Also probably my favorite X power out of all. So yeah, thanks for watching my video, guys, and if you did make this far in this one, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. That really means a lot to me, and if you did enjoy, why not leave a like to show me? It really does help a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Again, also guys, tell me what is your favorite X power in the comment section below. My favorite power would have to be the Hurricane Hands, the one where you just do the clap and then it goes. You know, the one you see in the theme song, you know, every theme song. But yeah, that one would have to be my favorite. I really do like that one. It's pretty cool. I mean, like, you just clap and it goes, Fah! And it's total mayhem everywhere. So yeah, I'd be really curious on hearing your favorite X power in the comment section below. Also guys, while you're down there, tell me any Johnny Test suggestion videos or anything like that. I'd really like to see what you guys have in mind for a video or something. But anyway guys, with all that in mind, if you want to see more Johnny Test videos, why not subscribe to my channel, and I promise you, you'll not regret it. For more top 10s and theories and news videos, stuff like that, and WildBrain, let's see another teaser image. And if you want to be first to said videos, why not set that bell down below? And yeah, thanks so much for watching again, and I really appreciate it. And with all that said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh. Johnny X, away! Are you coming?